Hey everybody, my name is Verna Mullen from StampinNotes.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and tonight is Mystery Stamping in the Meadow. So, as some of you know, I'm not going to be here at a regular time tonight. I have a grandson who plays basketball at the Y every Monday night at 6 p.m. and I haven't gone. So I'm going tonight, and as you know, our usual time is 6:30 p.m. for mystery stamping. So I'm pre-recording this, and you can watch it and comment just like normal. And if you comment and share, I will put you in a drawing for a prize. And this week's prize winner this past week's was Rosalie Mulholland. And Rosalie won a pair of Stampin' blends. So that's always fun to get a little prize and to make a special card at the same time. So another announcement I want to make is that, you know, we have a phenomenal starter kit promotion going on right now. And you get to pick whatever you want, $125 worth of product for only $75 plus shipping. And that ends tomorrow. So even if you don't want to do the business or be a, demonstrator, so to speak, but you want to get a discount, it's an automatic 20% off discount on your products. You don't have to stay in. You can just see what it's like. You will have access to all of the new products that demonstrators can order early from the new January to June catalog, the mini catalog. Beginning December 1st, the demonstrators can order out of that. I'm excited about that. So anyways, that ends tomorrow. You can email me, vernastamps@gmail.com if you're interested, if you just want to get the discount and be a hobby stamper or a hobbyist, or just try it out. So anyways, okay, so we're going to get going with our mystery card, and I'm going to point the phone down. So if you get car sick, just look away for a minute while I put it down and turn it. We're going down and around. Let me get my computer up here and make sure I've got it where I want it, so I know you all can see good. So it is a wintry, feels like winter is here. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful, but it is cold. All right. So I am, I've got to mute my computer there. I am going to use this beautiful paper today on my card. This is the, I gotta remember the name of it, Gingerbread and Peppermint 6x6 designer series paper. Isn't that pretty? We're gonna start with, our first clue was a piece of cardstock that is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2, and I am using Old Olive. I'm going to fold that and burnish it right here. Okay, and you have a piece of designer series paper that you pre-cut that is 4 by 4 1/4. And this is some of that beautiful paper. And I am going to put it just like this. And what you want to do is layer it so from the bottom edge, it's even all the way around. Okay? Pretend this is a full length, 5 1/4 by 4, but this isn't quite as long. So we want it like this. And I'm going to go ahead and use my adhesive on that. I'm using the multi-purpose liquid glue. This is a really cute card. I'm anxious to share it with you. I think you'll really enjoy it. You might want to make more than one. And we need just a little bit of this glue, because a little bit of this glue goes a long way. All right, so I'm bringing my cardstock base back in. And so I want it about like that. That looks pretty even and centered. Okay, now there is a piece of designer series paper that's 1 by 4 1/4. And it is going to go across the top of your card like this. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere that down. And don't forget to post your cards so everybody can see what everybody made. It's so much fun to see what everybody made. Trying not to get my fingers in the glue. We'll go right along there like that. And Wednesdays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I am usually live or will upload one of my YouTube videos. So you can catch me Wednesday also. My paper's crooked here. Okay, so we've got that much done. Now, we're going to do some stamping next. And you have a piece of basic white or very vanilla that is 3 by 3 1/2. So I want to do some stamping on this because this is going to be in the center on the front on my card. And I'm going to use my Stamparatus. Excuse me, I got a frog in my throat. And for those of you who don't know what this is a wonderful stamping tool. I use it if I'm concerned about stamping an image correctly. For instance, if I stamp it once and it does not come out right, it will hold the cardstock in place so you can reposition it and redo that. And the stamps I'm using coordinate with the paper that I'm using. Whoops. This is from Frosted Gingerbread. And I'm using this long design right here, right now. It has some great sentiments on it. Sorry about the glare. I need to move that over this way a little more. Okay. And I'm going to bring in Cinnamon Cider's ink. Well, first of all, I've got to support this. I'm gonna set that stamp under there. I've laid my stamp down where I want it to stamp on my cardstock. So now I'm going to press that plate on it. I'm just going to make sure that's right because that moved a little bit. Okay, we want it down a little. All right, and I'm going to ink up my stamp over here. And I'm going to press like that. And let's see how our image is. Maybe I want to do it again. That looks a little crooked, so I'm going to turn it over and do it again on this side. And one thing about these magnets is you want to make sure that they don't touch each other because they're really hard to get apart. if they do touch. Okay. I want this up just a tad. About like that. And let's see if this is going to be in the right spot. That looks about right. So again, I'm going to ink this up. And give that a good press. I have my little reindeer on my fingernails today. Okay, and there's a little bit here. I want to ink that a little more. So I'm going to redo it. You see how nice that comes out? Okay, now I'm going to turn, I want to do the bottom edge. I'm going to turn that up this way. And it's nice to be able to use the grid paper. This comes with, or not with it, but you can buy it to go with a Stamparatus. And I want to go up just a little bit, about like that. Maybe just a touch more. Okay, and we'll ink our stamp back up. And stamp that. All right, now this is darker than that, so I think I just moved it. I'm gonna leave it because I don't wanna have it not stamp over it right, because I think I just moved it a little bit, but you can see it's a little bit darker down here, and I'm going to leave that for now. I'm going to have something on the bottom that will probably cover that. All right, I'm going to move the Stamparatus out. And I'm going to stamp a sentiment on this. I think I like this for the top better. And I'm going with Old Olive. And it says, "You're the icing on my gingerbread." You're the icing on my gingerbread. It's so cute. I love the sentiments in this set. And I'm going to stamp that up as far to the top as I can. Right there. And I could have used a Stamparatus, but we'll just use a regular block with a stamp on it. Okay, so the other thing you want to do is you want to put a little notch in this card in the center, because it's going to be a little pocket. And I'm just bringing in an old circle punch. And I'm going to put the top of that card, I'm going to center it about like that. And then I'm going to glue it onto my card, going up about 1/4 of an inch onto the top of this piece of designer series paper that's 1 inch wide, okay? Now, when you glue this on, don't glue this end at all, or you won't be able to. This is going to be a gift card holder. You won't be able to get your gift card in there. And ask me how I know. So you're going to go around the side edges, just like this, with a tiny bit of glue. Oops, I forgot to do something. All right, we have to do this. You've got 3 little pieces that are 1 by 2 inches, and these are going to be tails that hang down from the bottom of the gift card holder. And I'm going to put a little banner at the bottom. I'm using the tailored tag die. or punch. And I'm going to come up and I'm going to center my middle banner, just like that. And I want it up farther. Actually, I want this color here. Oops. Okay, he's got to go over just a little more. Okay, and then I'm going to take my other two side banners, banners. I'm going to punch them with this punch to get the little banner look. Just like that. And I'm going to lay them behind the center one just a little bit underneath it and in a little bit from the outer edge. So you want them to be even. About like that. Okay. So I'm going to put some glue back over this. Down here along this bottom part. Whoops. And we're going to center this on the front. About like that. Okay, so it says you're the icing on the icing on my gingerbread. So we need some gingerbread on there. And what I'm going to do is cut out one of those little gingerbread trees from that beautiful designer series paper. Right here. And, oh, I've got one that's already started here. So, and there are dies to this. I don't know if there's any dies to the tree. I do not have the dies. But, I'm just going to fussy cut the tree out. And when you're fussy cutting, you want to move your paper and not your scissors. Like that. It will make your paper less jagged. Okay, so we've got our tree, or our gingerbread tree, and we're going to center that on there just like that. And before I center it on there, I'm going to take my bone folder and I'm just going to take my tails here and turn them up a little bit, like this. Now they won't stay that far up, but let's give them a little bit of dimension, okay? And we'll bring in some dimensionals for the tree. This is kind of cute too. Somewhere I've laid my take a pick tool. So I like to do that with this. You can buzz right along and do that. Whoops. Okay, so we're going to put him right about there in the center. And then I'm going to bring in my rhinestones. Found my take a pick tool. And there's a putty end, and I'm just going to take the putty end and grab the rhinestones. You just kind of push and pick them up. And I'm using the red. And I'm just putting it on the zigzag on the ends. Like this. One there. And we need one more. We missed one right there. Okay. So there is the front of our gift card holder. And this is the size of a gift card. And so this will go in here just like this. It will go down farther. There we go. It'll sit all the way down in there if you don't get any glue. I think I got a little glue down in there. There we go. Like that. So I'm going to take that out so that it does not stick in there. And let's do our inside of our card. Oh, I forgot. We need a bow on the top of the tree. So actually, well, I'll show you in a minute. We'll leave that gem there. So our inside piece, we're going to stamp another sentiment. And let's use Wishing You a Merry Christmas. And I'm taking it out of that same set. The Frosted Gingerbread set. Grabbing a block. All right, and I'm going to stay with my old olive ink. Wishing you a Merry Christmas. And I think I will cut out, oh, there's some little cookies and stars and bells here. We'll cut out one of these to put on it. Maybe one of those bells. At the bottom, that would be nice. These would be nice for grandchildren. What do you guys give your grands? Our grands, we give money. That's what they like. I mean, it makes it easy, but it's not as much fun as buying a gift. But the kids like it. So these would make great little gift cards for your grandchildren or friends or whoever. And actually 2 of these would be cute at the bottom there. I think I will put it over like that. With a touch of adhesive here. And then you could even do the envelope, the edge of the envelope flap with this designer series paper. I'll grab one and show you what I'm talking about. And we're going to center this on the inside. Just like that. Wishing you a Merry, you're the icing on my gingerbread. Wishing you a Merry Christmas. And here's another one I did. This one I did the bow at the top in the vanilla baker's twine. It turned out really cute. So there's our cards for tonight. Oh, let me show you the flap idea. So I've got my envelope here, the medium white envelope, and I'm going to bring in my trimmer, and let's use the back of this. You want it to be 6 inches wide and by about 2 1/4 inches, or 6 inches long by 2 1/4 inches wide. Okay. And this makes a really nice coordinating envelope and card. Then you just take your adhesive, go all the way around the edge, a very, very small amount of it, like that. And then we put this on there on the flap. Okay, we're going to turn it over, and you just trim off the excess that's hanging out around the flap, like this. Okay. I will miss you guys tonight, but it's important that I go to my grandson's ball game. I'll have to tell you how it turns out. Oh, he was like, when are you coming to my game? Okay, so isn't that cute? You've got a coordinating envelope to go with the cards. So I hope you enjoy this. I will have a link to the dimensions. The paper dimensions and the supplies. I'll put a link in my post here. So if you want to know what they are, you can hop over there and grab it. So don't forget to share and comment, and don't forget to post what you make. Can't wait to see it. So I'll see you Wednesday or Monday evening. Take care. Next Monday evening.